Okay, so beginning of camping, I showed us putting the hitch in with the engine hoist with a leveling system. So again, there's my large engine hoist with a ballast, a weight to keep the top from flipping over. I didn't extend the legs yet in the front, but we went all the way to the end and we put some Harbor Freight step hitches on here. I might need them. And then I marked off where the bolts are going. And with this marking process, I'm hoping that I'm gonna pick this up, so it's gonna be a real easy process. So I marked on here, that's what we picked up, it was neutral. If this is neutral, then this is gonna save me some time and not have to worry about it picking up and swaying. I spray painted to make sure I knew what links would go in there. Only because this is experiment, you know, a little spray paint. So bolted in. Of course, I have super overkill on here, especially for the weight. This thing's 230 pounds. Those bolts are rated for much higher than that. The crane is not rated for this length, therefore we need the ballast. But it pretty much works. And of course, there's my stopper to stop my hitch from sliding back and forth when I take turns without the trailer attached. So let's try this out. So we're gonna see if the pins come up nice and easy. Okay, we got our lifting. Okay, all 4 chains are taut. This should come straight up out of the truck. The one thing I don't know, oh look at that, straight up. So this right here is saving me lots of time. And the only thing that's not saving me is my brain, because last time I did this, I complained about not having a bungee cord to control the sway. So we're almost high enough. I'm going to stop and get my bungee cord hooked up. The bungee cord just keeps the tail facing the right direction. It is not going to do much more than that, but it doesn't need to do much more than that. So I used rope last time, and the rope was too taut, and it stopped it from staying with me. When I lowered it, it was super tight. Sorry about the sun, guys, but it is what it is in the Northeast. So this should come straight out. One-handed crane operation here. Smooths out. No scratch in the bed of the truck. There's the bungee cord. All it's doing is preventing that spin. Nothing's dented, nothing's broke, nothing's scratched. Didn't have to lift it higher than the arm. So that worked out rather well. And then 2 dollies put together as a board joining these. And this is for the weight to get distributed onto the... We definitely recommend putting that extra weight. So now, remember, this is Harbor Freight, so I have to be super careful because that's the best control I have. I'm gonna turn it slowly, which, oh, look at that, I got lucky. So it's coming down. It's so much easier than some of the stories I hear you guys taking this hitch out. They take the top off and they pry it and they slide it across their bed and pivot it onto the ground. And that just breaks my heart because I don't lift this. I don't have to, I shouldn't have to. And I don't want to inspire any scratches in these paints, because once you do that, everything rusts out. Sorry, so there we go. So now, cross members touching, cross members touching, cross members touching, and the front of the aluminum box, which you can see would change the whole dimension of everything, or the weight distribution. But this is what I have for my setup. It works well. I don't really use the box when I'm not camping. I'd rather do mulch and work on my property. All right, so that is down, it is landed. Now I just take out these bolts. Oh, I think it's a huge success. Again, don't go doing this without, since I'm extending this. So, which I don't believe this is completely true. This is 2-ton. There's 1.5 tons. Every one of these marks is 500 pounds. But we're adding this ballast back here to level it out. And I did it with one hinge, so I'm not concerned about this falling over. There's my bungee cord to keep it from spinning or rotating too much. And that, I think, is well worth it to get the, I think that was 40 bucks. I got the bigger one. Oh, Harbor Freight, just buy bigger. Bigger is better. The stuff is cheap enough as it is. Don't skimp out. Again, if I were to do this without the ballast, I would extend these at least a foot. The piston's plenty strong. I think they're worried about it tipping over. So the next trick is to figure out if I can get a metal tube to fit in here. So this costs you more money busting your butt trying to get this out, or hurting your back trying to pivot this massive beast off of that tailgate. Granted, this comes off real easy, but this is where most of your weight is. So hope this helps somebody. Enjoy camping, enjoy your stuff. Use it like you own it. Keep it like you want to fix it. All right. Have a great time doing your stuff, guys. Bye.